Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports. It's where the world comes to cash, your home for common sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I am the huge one, aka the idiot Dave Koco from DAVKOCO.com. I am feeling under the weather big time. I've been weak, tired, sleepy. My nose has been driving me crazy, so I'm going to look like I did ECW candy, but it's not the case at all. And we did a watch party on twitch.tv/KocoSports of AEW Wrestling Dynamite. We're also KocoSports on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Now that's important. Everything there is important, what I said. But no, what's more important? You answering this question. Did you think this week's Dynamite was a win, loss, or tie? There will be no Impact review because I'm under the weather, and obviously no watch party, and there'll probably be no Rampage watch party, but I'll probably still review it. We'll come back strong before Dominion. I'll do a Dominion review and watch party, even if I have to jam an IV into my neck and be a half a robot. Put a digital side. I don't know where the hell's going with that. But anyway, we did do a watch party. Most people thought it was a win. Boom Boom gave it a win. James Legend gave it a win. Rick 1982, the crew that helps us out on Twitch, gave it a win. Mr. Negativity, gave it a weak win. So let's go down and break it down. You got the Interim World Championship Eliminator Casino Battle Royal match. And there was no thing of MJF. They did mention CM Punk is going to get surgery. I don't know where it's going with that storyline. A lot of people are super pumped up and excited about MJF. I'm just saying, all you have to do, if you're a positive PD or as negative as me, or damn, man, if you were more negative than me, whoo-wee! All they have to do is stick the landing. I do think the fact that he didn't cut a promo and he isn't back is a good thing and makes it very interesting. And I do like the idea of interim championships. I wish they made rules, especially New Japan, AEW, and the products I watch. If you're out for 3 months, just keep the title. 6 months, interim championship, year stripped. That's how we should do it. Those that watch a lot of mixed martial arts and boxing is used to interim championships. So this is for one thing about this match that I got was I saw how many main eventers and great wrestlers they have. I know a lot of people put that as a negative, like, oh, they have too many great talent, but if you're a good booker, and I know I pick on the booking a lot just because that's what I used to do back in the day, and it's kind of my passion of pro wrestling. If you're a good booker, you can never have enough talent. So I'm very interested, and it kind of piqued my interest, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, man, they got too many people. If it's done right, they don't have too many people. The guy who wins it all, I was kind of a shock, was Kyle O'Reilly. I didn't see him winning at all. He last eliminated Wheeler Yuta when Wheeler Yuta was the final two. I thought for sure he was going to win and we were going to get a rematch from that classic. But Kyle O'Reilly does go on, and it's a great way to start off the match. I do believe AEW has perfected 1 hour shows. I really do. I feel like in Dynamite, I'm always like, that first hour was amazing. And like Rampage is probably my favorite show to watch every fucking week. I just think Rampage is the best show on television. There's a lot of wrestling, and the promos are only there if it's crazy important. So I think Dynamite has perfected 1 hour shows. If they could just tweak it a little bit, a little tweak, you could have great things. I also like doing live watch parties for this. You see a live reaction compared to I thought about it reaction, or someone else is telling me. And this is one of those things where live Dave and basically the watch party, like once a couple minutes came by, we were kind of against this idea, but we were excited at first. And that was the All-Atlantic Championship Tournament match. The first thing I said, and maybe I was the first one ever to say it, I don't doubt it. I was live. I was like, Japan's not in the Atlantic. A lot of these countries don't touch the Atlantic Ocean. So that was a big thing. Now, there are internet reports that it was supposed to be all transatlantic or transatlantic championship match which makes a little more sense. But they were afraid because of the former women's champion and active wrestler on the roster that she would be made fun of and all that. And my thing is, you have to be brave everywhere. You can't pull a Star Wars where you're brave in America and then go to the Middle East and China and edit it. You have to be brave everywhere or be brave nowhere. That's it. You definitely have to be brave in person. I'm hoping that's not why they changed the name, but, Twitter has been wrong before. So the All-Atlantic Championship Tournament match. You got Pac defeating Buddy Matthews via the Black Arrow. To me, this was a great match, great wrestling match. How crazy good looking are these gentlemen? Seriously, dude, I feel so fat, old, and out of shape and dying. And they're just amazing athletes. Just absolutely amazing. In ring, next you have Trent Beretta cutting a promo. I wasn't feeling it, but towards the end, I definitely was. Will Ospreay, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I grew up in the WCW era. I grew up in the NWA area. I grew up in the WWE, F Attitude era. Even before the Attitude era, to be honest. I'm old. And people jumping ship and appearing, even when they have a working agreement, makes me go crazy. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, he did it. They did it, yeah. And it felt like that with Will Ospreay. It's like, you look back on it, and now maybe today's fans are a little spoiled or they're used to it. But I don't know. I kind of marked out. I was super happy, super excited. The United Empire was there, and it was a very interesting situation, and the doors opening up. Wrestling Ranton or Ranton Review, he brought up something like, do you think there'll be any AEW guys showing up at Dominion? It would be amazing. They need all the help they can get. So yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. Next match, Hangman Page, which I don't think he got the time to shine he should have as champion. I even remember during one of the past watch parties where Hangman Page and CM Punk started talking shit, and I have memory problems. I know some people like to mock that. I have concussion problems. Go ahead. You're a good person. I honest to God forgot. I just did. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, this is happening. And it's weird because you got to balance it. You don't want it to be shoved down your throat, but you still want to appear. And I just thought the champions didn't appear enough. Hangman Page defeats David Finlay. David Finlay looked in great shape. I've been busting his balls for a long time because he became one of the potential crews. He's got potential. He's got potential. You can't, dear New Japan, you can't have potential for 20 years, okay? Listen, when I was 16, 15 years old, I had potential to be an NHL goalie. Then in high school, I realized I can't fucking save a fucking blocker, top bad blocker. Yeah, I can't fucking talk today. I'm sorry, I'm really sick. But basically, if you shoot over my left shoulder, you're scoring. Then all my potential's gone. But if I was in New Japan, they're like, nah, he's got potential. Don't worry about it. He's got potential. It's been 20 years, dude. No. But with that said, I put him in the potential posse. He actually looked good. He was best shape, had a tan. Boom Boom pointed that out. And overall, I thought it was a great wrestling match. I hope Hangman Page doesn't get lost in the shuffle. He did cut a promo, which some people are saying spoilers. New Japan is teasing Okada with all the media interviews. They're teasing him, working us, I guess, and maybe not. Every interview Okada does, he's like, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. This might be the last time you see me. I'm going to go with my kid and wealthy. So you have one end where you have Japan that's being either worked or he's just shooting. It's hard to tell. It's a different type of shoot work. And all his interviews are like, I'm not staying around that long. Watch me. I'm not going to be around that long. That's basically what he's saying. And then you have Page. It's like, oh, I want to wrestle Okada. And then I believe it was Meltzer or someone on the internet advertised that match and then took it back. So I find it to be really interesting. And then someone had to remind Paige that, oh no, Okada could lose. Paige is like, come on, Okada lose, get the hell out of here. So, I don't know. I find the match to be interesting. I do think Jay White is going to win, but who knows? Next, you have the AEW Women's Championship match. You have Thunder Rosa defeating, and I apologize, I'm going to mispronounce this name, Marina Shafir via roll-up. Roll-up. During this, during this watch, while watching live, we had Crash Andrews and a couple other people mentioning how the women's division is horribly booked and all that. And I think they're improving, but they also make mistakes like this. This match shouldn't have been on Dynamite. There's no way Marina should have been there. Thunder Rosa is barely on television. I think it's improving, and I think it was really bad at one time. But just like Morbius, DC Comics, and Dixie Carter, once you're known for, oh, you're fucking garbage, ha ha ha, look at that, it's hard to bounce back, even if you're going to be average or good. So I hope that they turn it around. Thunder Rosa's one hell of a champion. Toni Storm showed up, so I was super excited about that. But they always, to me, outside of Jadeberg, I love Jadeberg with all my heart. Outside of her, she's a booking miracle, looks amazing, and if her matches were shorter, that'd be even better. But outside of Jadeberg, they just push Britt Baker and then throw out like 50 million women. It's like, reminds me of a Sony film. Yo, Venom in the first act was too slow. Got it. Venom 2. Just make it as fucking fast as possible. Nothing has to make sense. We gotta make it fast. Sony, ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, ex-lovers have something in common. They just go too extreme, too fast. And I think that's what's going on here with the women's division. They're bringing out too many women, and they're still pushing their stars while their stars are not the champs. I hope Toni Storm, she should be on like a undefeated winning streak, fucking Samoa Joe, TNA, ROH style. Instead, I don't know, what is she, 500? She can't have that many matches, and she's going for the title right away. Now, talent-wise, yeah, I'm super excited for that, but okay, I think I'm the only asshole that thinks records matter. I want to apologize to Tony Khan, AEW, people of YouTube. I'm the only fucking asshole that wished numbers and fucking... That's on me. I apologize for thinking they were going to keep their fucking word. I'm an asshole. Anyway, so it should be interesting to see what Toni Storm could do. Next, you got Interim World Championship Eliminator match. You got Jon Moxley defeats Kyle O'Reilly via pentagram shift. And Jon Moxley, ever since going to rehab, like, he was a star. And I don't think he should have been champion, but he was a star. He was a great wrestler. Dude, he goes to rehab. He comes back in great shape and having some great matches. And he's doing something that Jericho pretends to do. He's doing something that the Hardys pretend to do. He's winning and losing, but putting crazy people over. Like, even when he beats you, he makes sure you look strong. And I just think he's doing amazing things. And, at Dominion, which we did a preview of on this channel, please check it out. Even at Dominion, the winner of Tanahashi and Goto will be taking on Moxley. And it should be very, very interesting. So I'm super excited about the future. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's pretty goddamn good. And I give it a win. All right. So, but as an old man that has seen a lot, when you're angry when people say it's not perfect, that's when it goes downhill. That's when ECW went. That's when WCW went. That's when WWE went. WWF went. There's always that time where you can't critique it and you're like, oh, okay, we're going to see a downfall. But I have said before, Tony Khan, you just rebound, and stick the landing. And hopefully you can do that because your roster is amazing and you gave North America hope. And even with New Japan being down in the dumps, mostly because of booking, some bad management, mostly because of booking and bad management. I was going to say pandemic, but everyone dealt with the pandemic and Noah didn't have that problem. So yeah, to me, even you guys could save New Japan. Sadly, Dominion's coming up and they definitely need you more than you need them. So it should be interesting. Tony Khan's in a place that he could save professional wrestling of this generation. We just have to be careful of just sucking his too much that he becomes like everyone else. You know, you got to be careful. When you're very rich, you can be surrounded by a lot of yes people. When you become very famous, you can be surrounded by a bunch of yes people. When you get into pro wrestling, you can be surrounded by a bunch of yes people. So, Tony, all I'm asking is for you to stick the landing. Stick the landing. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. No problem. No, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? Anyway, like I said, there will be no Impact watch party or review this week. There will be no watch party of Rampage. I am feeling absolutely horrible. This is the second time I had to record this, and yeah, I just wanted to make these videos, dude. I want to make these videos. Hopefully, when I come back Sunday, will be Sunday our time, Saturday at your time. We're gonna watch Dominion together, and hopefully the Lightning watch party. All right, I love you dudes with all my heart. Like, comment, subscribe, and with that, I am over. Hey, but